manufacturing.
Yeah. All right, and welcome back. We're just having a conversation here with the Director Governance and Administration in the County Government of Kisumu. He's called Leonard Kwama. We've just had, off-air discussion just to understand what governance and administration is all about in the counties. Leonard, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
That was a lengthy discussion. I wish you all captured what we talked about. It's just in plenty, but we're going to tell you more on that. First of all, tell me, you are the Director of Governance and Administration in the County Government of Kisumu.
Yes.
First of all, I'm giving you 1 second to salimia watu wa Kisumu in Oloo.
Jo Kisumu oyaoreuru.
Camera 5.
Tichtire.
All right. Thank you so much. You just said that's Inglo. Erokamana means thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Now you got it. Yeah. So, Leonard, let's talk about the issue and the advantages and the purpose of having governance and administration in the county level. The issue of county governments in the new dispensation of the Constitution, we can all attest to the importance and the role and how governance and county governments have stood to make sure that all the procedures and talk of development is taken care of pretty well in this particular country. But in specific, what is your role as the Director of Governance and Administration in the county government?
Now, in the county government of Kisumu,
yes.
The Directorate of Governance and Administration basically coordinates county government projects up to the village level.
Yeah.
And within that space, we have administrators all the way from the county. Then we have the sub-county. In Kisumu, we have 7 sub-counties, formerly constituencies. So in every sub-county, we have the head called the sub-county administrator, like a DC. So just below the DC, the sub-county administrator, we have the ward administrator. In Kisumu, we have 35 wards. So every ward has a ward administrator. That is the governance structure, the administration structure under county government. So just below the ward administrators, we have village administrators, like the chiefs that we have under national government. Yeah, if you look at Article 174 and 175 of the Constitution of Kenya, allows for the creation of these positions at the county level. And again, if you look at the County Government Act, Section 52, subsection 1, also allows the creation of the village units. So once you have this structure, it helps you coordinate county government projects based on the devolved units that are there at the county level, from water, agriculture, health, all this. The projects are at the village level because we're saying every part of Kisumu County is within some village. So we need to look at what are the projects that are in your village. Initially, we used to have public participation, but you'll find that you go to public participation, but some community somewhere were not well represented in that public participation. So you'll see development leaning towards one side. So what we are saying in Kisumu is we want a balanced development structure that ensures that every part of Kisumu County is developed, irrespective whether you voted for the governor or not. So what the village administrators are supposed to do is to take data for all these devolved units. So they have 5 main basic roles that they do at the village level. One of them is water, for example. So we are saying that in every community, every home needs to have accessible to clean water. So if in your village, you need to get data. What is the nearest water point in your village? How many are they? Are these water points connected to the community? You need to give us that data. It helps the department to plan that in this village or in this sub-county, the water reach out to the community is at what %?
But do people really understand the role of administrators in the county government?
One of the things that we need to understand is that we need to do more sensitization to our people, because this is something, devolution is new. many people only see the governor as devolution.
Yeah. But as the head of devolved unit.
Yes.
Exactly.
So what we're trying to do in Kisumu is to ensure that we do so many sensitization activities to share with the people that, you see, under national government, this is the way it is being done. But there's some departments that now you cannot go to national government for help. There are some departments that are devolved to the county government, managed at the county level. Now, that is where now the discussion starts. Yeah, so as that goes on, these other programs of setting up the structure also continues. Yeah, so people understand. I think in the whole country, I think it's Makueni and Kisumu that now have a complete administration structure. And that's why every time you look at what is happening in Makueni, they're always ahead of the pack. Because service delivery is to the common mwananchi. Development is balanced in the whole county.
It is provided for in the constitution for the creation of these positions.
Yes.
But why is it that it's only Kisumu and Makueni that have created these positions, and yet we are in 11th year of the new dispensation?
Yeah, you know, every county thinks differently. If you want services to reach out to every common man, you strategize differently. There are some who may not even know that these things exist in the constitution.
Perhaps, yes.
Yes. There are some counties who do not know. There are some who knows, but they still do not know how do we go about it. Because it's a process. It's not something that you wake up and say, today we are going to advertise for positions of village administrators. No, it's a process. You have to do public participation. There are some bills that must be passed in the assembly that allows the county public service board to do advertisement and recruitment of these officers. So it's a process. So some have started, but they've halted somewhere because they didn't follow due diligence and the procedures that are required for these things to be done. So that is the difference. So it is, for us who have done it, we are seeing the support we are getting from the people. People are feeling that the services are reaching out to them.
My colleague says that certain counties have not put in the basic structure. That's a new word for the courts last week. The basic structure. All right. Then it means that the role of governors and administrators is not widely understood.
Yes. That's why you find that in most counties, actually, they've not created that directorate. But it's a very key directorate in the governance of a county.
Give me a scenario of your day-to-day work.
Now,
as an individual, day-to-day work as an administrator in the county government. What is your day-to-day work, and who do you report to directly?
Now, as a director in charge of governance and administration, I report to the county secretary. Now, I coordinate all the departments within the county. So that means I need to know what is happening in every department. So you'll find that you wake up, Department of Agriculture have got this function, you need to know what function is it. Department of Water have got this function, what is the function. Then you cascade this to your administrators to know that there's something going on in water. Maybe some officers are coming to your sub-county. There's a launch of this water project. So everybody must be kept on toes on the happenings within Kisumu County. We also have donors, and I'm also the point of contact for donor-funded projects. So sometimes you have meetings with the donors to see what do they have that they want to bring to Kisumu, what are the opportunities in Kisumu that they can tap into. So there's a lot that we do on a daily basis to ensure that...
It's like a lot of work for one person.
That's why you have administration. And in the office, it's a directorate. It's not just a one-man show. It's a directorate with officers within. So there's some that are delegated. You know, you can also not do everything. There are some that are delegated. So, but all in all, we ensure that every department's voice is heard up to the village level. So. When you look at what our administrators are doing, just like I said, that the main roles of these administrators is basically to look at the devolved departments to the county level. So they ensure that water, agriculture, waste management, these things are reported And we've created another department in the county government called Data and Statistics. Data and Statistics basically picks information from the village level, so that when you want to make a decision in a village, you contact the Department of Data and Statistics, so that they help you know, you want to take seedlings to this village, how many homes are there?
How important is this docket?
Administration.
Yes.
Actually, administration is the engine.
It is the engine.
It is the engine of any devolved governance structure. Because if you don't have it, then one, you will not have, the people will not get communication on what is happening in the counties. Number two, departments don't work alone. There is integration. Department of Agriculture is doing something that water also needs to know. Water needs to come in before agriculture comes in. Education wants to do something. Water has not done this. Roads wants to do something, or health wants to do something, but they want to put up a facility. But there is no road to that facility. So there must be somebody who links these people together. Now that is what governance does. Now, the governor may not be everywhere within the county, but having the governance structure helps him get communication from every.
Let's take a break very quickly, then we come back. Let's take a very short commercial break. We'll be back with Leonard and Kwama.
It's a plus. It's a plus to those.
Welcome back. We're still continuing the discussion here with Leonard, learning so much from the role of administrators here. And just to pick it from where we're having this discussion, why is it that most county governments have not embraced the role of administrators? Let me call it the village administrators or the county government administrators. It's only Makueni and Kisumu? Yes, out of 47, which is 45 counties.
It's only Makueni and Kisumu. And you see, that is the reason why you find that every time that there's a research going on, you'll always see Makueni topping the list. Because this structure gives them a balanced project structure where every part of the county has got some development going on. So when people go to every village, they'll find something under county government. And those without still find not clear structure, and you'll find that development is leaned towards one side. Because sometimes when you go to public participation, not everybody goes to public participation. So you'll find that this community, only these people went for that public participation. So when decisions are being made, the assumption is everybody's cut and
exactly.
But you see the projects going towards one direction. So it makes it easier. But three things come into play. One is leadership. Number two is strategy. And number three is possibly resources.
That is strategy,
leadership and resources.
Right.
Leadership to mean that the head at the county level, that is the governor, whether he's thinking to have or he understands that this structure needs to come to be put in place. Number two, again in leadership, the people who surrounds the governor, do they think in that direction? Governor's position is political. So in some counties, people look at it like, now what should we do before the next general election?
Exactly.
So they try to push things. But if you have very sober leaders who strategize and thinks of how do we get this to the people, then you start looking at what are the provisions within the constitution that can allow us to have this done.
Do people really appreciate your roles in the county government, for example, in Kisumu?
In Kisumu, actually, is the most active. department.
Right.
Yeah. And every morning you will find ministers from every department calling on to the department that, okay, we have this plan this week. You want to go and open some water point somewhere. So can you inform your community so that they do mobilization down there, so that the people will know that the county government have brought us this water project and they're coming specifically to open it for the people. You get it? So everything that is going on within the county, an ECD, you know, sometimes there's an uproar in the community. People saying that, you see, we are still walking long distances in getting water. So this communication is picked by the village administrators because they're the people who interact with the people. So they pick this, then they bring it up to our level. Then we can easily advise the Department of Water about the challenges that are going on in this.
Seems like a lot of work because, if, you know, when you say that the governor's position is pure political. So as a governor, you must have administrators moving all the way from that position down to the village level. So it's purely lots of work?
It's lots of work, by the way.
Right.
But it's helpful. Yeah, because it ensures that every part of the county is heard on the challenges that they go through. So our work basically at this level, one of it is to, once we get that information from the village, then we decide this one goes to which department. These people needs water. They don't have water. These people needs, let's say, something in agriculture. Maybe these people needs an ECD center. They say, you know, in this whole village, we only have one ECD. So students or pupils walk long distance. So it's up to us as executive to advise the Department of Education that in this village there's a problem. The problem is they only have one ECD center. So we need to think of, in your next plans, as they put it in public participation requirements, that we need to add more ECD centers. Or you'll find that there is one ECD center and the ECD center can accommodate only 40 kids. But they have over 100 kids. So that communication, you must pick it from the village. And we get data from the village administrator saying in this village, in this school, we have one ECD center that can accommodate 40, but they have over 100 kids. So once we get that, we move very fast with the Department of Education to see that an extra classroom is built for the people. So you find that in every part of the county, there is something going on, because we want to ease what the people are going through. We want to ensure that they get the services that are entitled to.
Absolutely. Your parting shot as we come to a close.
Now, we have two main activities coming to Kisumu.
All right.
One of them is investor conference that we are hosting in Kisumu in September. I think we'll do more publications on it.
That is in September?
September, around 20th. We'll do official communication to it. What we're trying to say is we want both local and international investors to come to Kisumu. We are providing them the environment they need to put up their businesses in Kisumu. So we are going to host that conference so that they will all understand and see what they can do in partnership with the county government of Kisumu. The other activity that is coming in May next year is the Afri-Cities. That is now global. We have all local authorities within the continent all coming to Kisumu, and it's for the first time that is happening in a not main city. Most of the time in other countries it happens to the capital city, so it's the first time that is happening to a city that is not the main one, what you have in Kisumu. So we are going to host over 10,000 delegates from all over the world.
That's huge.
Coming to Kisumu, want to look at what can they do with the people of Kisumu, and what can we also borrow from them so that we make Kisumu better than the way it is now, so that by the time Governor comes to an end of his term in 2027, we expect that Kisumu will never be the same again. And moving forward, Kisumu is situated as the capital city of East and Central Africa. And if that is the case, what kind of city can we have? So that's why sometimes you see people used to make noise that, you know, we are demolishing this and that. You know, we have to put structures in place. We have to ensure that there is proper drainage system. We have to ensure that there is proper plan. Traders are here, not that they are everywhere. we have to ensure that every activity that is happening in Kisumu has got a plan that is to it. Sometimes you see cabros running around. We want to see that people of Kisumu, sometimes when you leave work, just walk around town, you know, without hustling, without stepping on, you know, matope here and there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it makes life easier as we move forward to ensure that we change Kisumu to a better place.
There's a gentleman called Dixon says, Omera Bwana, it's not called Kisumu, it's called Europe. It's called Europe.
That is where we want to take it to. Yeah, so it's a good one. It's where we want to take it to.
And it's not Europe the way it's written. It's Y-U-R-O-P. Europe. Thank you, Leonard Kwama. Leonard Kwama, Director of Governance and Administration, Kisumu County Government. Of course, promise me that when you call on the governor, you'll give us the governor.
I will.
On Saturday, you'll be in Kisumu, so I will look for you. All right? Thank you so much. That does it for now. On behalf of my colleagues, we just need to say thank you so much for being with us in the show here from 6 in the morning until 10 minutes to 10. All right. My name is Victor Lowe. We wish you a splendid day ahead and always a pleasure having you on the show. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.